more recovery time, to the season and those sorts of things. So I think we did it for a lot of reasons, but they're all going to help us.
What are your initial impressions of those enrollees, Jaquan and Charles?
Awesome, really, really good. Really football guys and smart. And, just fun to be around. Very, very talented, but also very motivated. Scott Patchen's not going right now because he's recovering, from an injury. But he's eager. He's eager to go and get going. And if you've seen him play in high school, you see the motor that he plays with and how hard he plays. But Charles and Jaquan are really, smart guys and really like football. And our guys do a good job with those guys. We have mentors. We have older guys at their positions who really take those guys in and welcome them in and teach them how to do things.
How has Quan Mohammed looked since coming back, and how nice is it just to have him back?
Yes and yes. No, he's looked really good. It's great to have him back. He's probably about 15 pounds heavier since last year or last spring. But I was commenting to guys when we were watching the tape that I thought he's moving better. He's explosive. He's quick. And he's moving well, so it's good to have him out here, and he's got a lot of recall with the scheme. He's not making mental errors, and he's playing fast, and so it's real good.
Mark, you've got some guys coming back, obviously, and that'll be in some larger roles than they had a year ago. With their skill sets, are there things differently that you can do as a defense? You mentioned Quan, that you could do, just an example.
Always. Yeah, always. I mean, the defense always starts with the players in mind, and you have to take, again, one of the advantages of us being a hybrid defense that we can play multiple fronts and coverages are you can't play everything. You can't play everything in one game, but you have the ability to tailor the scheme each year to what the guys do well, and that's really what we try to do. We try to put the guys in position and match their skill set and see what they do well and put them in those positions. So, without giving too much away, we're always going to go and try to put our guys in the best situation we can be in.
That sounds like the guy you guys have killed. But the linebackers there, how are you seeing that, and how would you envision that?
Yeah, we have to get depth. We have to get depth out of the spring. We decided to move McCord, over to Sam. So we got McCord and Owens playing over there, which gives us some veteran guys that are talented and also flexibility. Kirby's looked great. He's really taken on a leadership role, and he's really an expert right now at what we're asking him to do in the defense. He's a veteran guy, and he plays like a veteran guy. Jermaine Grace had a really good year for us athletically, and he continues to make plays. So, kind of starts with those four guys, and then now we have to gain the depth that we need. We're counting on Juwan Young here to step up. He's 6'2" plus and 245 pounds, and probably runs in the 4.6s. So he's got all the skill. He's got to just make sure he's honing in on his assignments and learning, and he's improved so far. Marquise Gayock on the wheel has been a really nice addition. You go from safety to now a real athletic linebacker who seems like he's got good instincts at that position. I've been impressed with him. So, we're working on creating that depth, and we'll have a couple more guys added in the fall, the guys we signed. So, the bottom line is we got to get to 6 or 7. Last year we only played with 5 at linebacker, and we were lucky. We were fortunate we didn't get anybody hurt. But really, the situation that happened before the season with losing those 2 guys that we did really hurt us. We played with 5 guys basically the whole year at Sam, Mike, and Will, which was tough on those guys. It was tough on us. We were fortunate. We need more depth in that at that position. So we have a start with returnees, and I like the candidates that we have. And I think we can get to that point.
Herb's moved. He's played different positions for you, but when he's in the middle, what does he do well when he's in the middle?
Yeah, I think that's probably his more natural position. Again, you've heard me talk before. I always try to get the best 3 on the field and then go from there. Not have 2 of the best 3 or 2 of the best 2 stacked behind one another. Try to get the best 3 in position, and with Denzel at Mike and Kirby at Will, that gave us that best opportunity last year. When Denzel came out of the game, Kirby went to Mike, and Jermaine came in. So, now they're both in those same positions. So Curb's done a bunch of it, and it's probably his more natural position, but he's smart enough and has enough flexibility to play multiple spots.
Last question, guys.
Yeah, Antonio Crawford hasn't been here in a couple of days, and he's tweeting things out that he's out. A piece of gold that gets treated like a piece of silver, therefore I'm out. All I want to do is play ball the way I know how to be happy. What's the situation with that as far as you know?
Yeah, again, that's an internal matter, and I think he only missed today.
Just today?
Yeah, just today. So that's an internal.
Can you say anything about his play?
I think Antonio's a veteran player who's done a lot of good things for us. So he plays in the nickel position for us. He plays on the outside, and And I think he's done a really good job for us.
And how have the other guy, if he should still not be here, like what does that mean? You know, for the cornerback position.
Well, I mean, you know, at the end of the day, you have 85 guys. You know, you have 41 on defense, and you know, you divide them up, and you go from there. You know, it's. But again, that's something I'm not going to comment right now. That's an internal deal. So, you know, again, the guys that were out here today you know, worked really hard, and just continue to keep moving forward.
Mark, last year you guys kind of wanted somebody to emerge at the nose position.